Right, we are live. Welcome everyone to this live stream of Taranaki versus Auckland in the Mitre 10 Cup. Now we are about, I'd say, 5 minutes away from kickoff at the moment. It is round 5 and the game is playing, or it's being played at TET Stadium in Taranaki. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the lineups, I'm not going to be putting them on the screen for this live stream because I have learned that seems to make it lag a lot. And I don't want it to lag too much because then it will be very hard to watch it. So I will start with the Auckland lineup, and it is as follows. Number 1 is James Lay. Number 2, Lenny Apasai. 3, Marcel Renata. 4, Scott Scrafton. 5, Jack Wetton. 6, Adrian Choate. 7, Blake Gibson. 8, Waimana Reedlinger Kappa. 9, Talfa Funaki. 10, Harry Plummer. 11, Salisi Rayasi. 12, TJ Faiani. 13, Tamua Manu. 14, AJ Lamb. 15, Jordan Trainer. That is the starting lineup for Auckland. FN Crib YT has already put hi. Hi, FN Crib. Thank you for joining us for this live stream between Taranaki and Auckland. Now, the next lineup I will do is Taranaki now. Taranaki's lineup is as follows. 1, Ruben O'Neill. 2, Ricky Riccatelli. 3, Ben May. 4, Caleb Boshier. 5, Fine Lamore Huata. Maybe. 6, Mitchell Crosswell. 7, Lachlan Boshier. 8, Peter Gus Sawakula. 9, Warwick Lamert. 10, Stephen Perafetta. 11, Lewis Ormand. 12, Daniel White. 13, Sean Wainui. 14, Jacob Raumatayuki Netkins. And 15, Jason Potros. So they are the two lineups for the teams. Now, I will be honest, I haven't really looked into this game too much. I've been quite busy this week. And definitely with the All Blacks versus Wallabies coming up tomorrow, I haven't really had much of a chance to really see too much of either of these teams. I didn't actually see Taranaki's game last week. And did I watch Auckland's one? I'm not sure. But the teams are making it onto their field at the moment. Now, Apasai, they are showing on the screen for Auckland, hooker, and he has actually had 3 tries this year. And that is quite impressive for a number 2 to have. He is on the top try scorers list. But anyway, I am getting almost ready to show the scoreboard. It is currently 0-0 because the game has not started, but I will put that up there. Taranaki are making their way out onto the field. Now they've lost their last 2 games, so they will very much be wanting to get a win here against Auckland, but I believe they're heavily the underdogs. So it will be interesting to see how this goes. Kiwi Gamer, I thought you'd be here, going for Taranaki 100%. I thought this would be the game you'd be looking forward to. And let's see how it goes. What is everyone's score prediction going to be? Ben May, they are showing he has had 92 matches. So he's got a lot of experience there, but the ball is just about to be run out onto the field. So I'm hoping for a high-scoring contest. Each time I've done one of these, we've had decently scoring games, but I want like a real, maybe let's not get too greedy, but 70 points could be quite an exciting game to watch. So Auckland have won 69% of the games played head-to-head. Taranaki 23, and the rest have been draws. So this is exciting stuff. We are getting very close to kickoff. Harry Plummer for Auckland to kick this one off. I'm excited. I haven't watched, other than, I think the only Taranaki game I have watched is the Ranfurly Shield match against Canterbury. So the game has started. Plummer to kick off now. He has kicked long. It's taken well by Lemur. Crosswell has a bit of a dash up the middle. They're just outside their 22 at the moment. Fired back in and kicked downfield by Perifeta, but it's taken well by the Auckland player. Harry Plummer has a good run up the middle. Now he's getting to start. I believe it was instead of Simon Hickey this game. Backline movement. Blake Gibson has it on the wing. Oh, little sneaky run. Rayasi down the wing. He's still in the field of play. And Rayasi has scored within 46 seconds. Wow. That is impressive. Rayasi saw the gap right next to the sideline. How did he stay in the field of play? Kiwi Gamer has put Auckland first score. Sad face. That is correct. It was a good try, though. It was a good run from Gibson, and then Rayasi just takes it down the sideline, and he steps the fullback, runs away from the number 5, and puts the ball down. Easy peasy for him. And just like that, you couldn't have asked for a better start for them. And already it will be Auckland 5. That's 0. Why isn't it? Right, there we go. It is Auckland 5, Taranaki 0, and we're only about 50 seconds into this game. So that was a great start. I'll be honest. It's not what the Taranaki fans were hoping for, but a very good start to the game for Salisi Rayasi. Looking dangerous early. It's a hard kick for Plummer, though, right out by the sideline, just outside the 22. But he has got kicking ability, Plummer, so I don't think he'll find it too difficult. He's just ripped the corner flag out, or the 22 flag it would be. Here we go. Is he going to be able to kick this over? He is lining it up. It's a hard kick, but he struck it well, but it is going out to the left. So the score still remains 5-0 to Auckland. But definitely the start that Auckland would have been hoping for. We're only a minute in, or 2 minutes in now, and Rayasi already scoring. And he made it look easy too. He had a lot of work to do. But Taranaki kickoff. Ricky Riccatelli goes low and makes the tackle. Kiwi Gamer has put this is about a minute and a half behind. I'm sorry about that, Kiwi Gamer. I believe on my iPad, which I'm watching on, because through the TV it doesn't have the audio port, so I can't listen to it. But I believe it's the delay of watching it through the app instead of on the TV, and then also the delay of the live stream. But at least you'll know what's going to happen before I do, which could be quite useful. But Taranaki, I believe they gave away a penalty here, or did they? Yes, they did. Akula, he's so good at stealing the ball in the breakdown. Although I'm looking at my... Oh, yeah, there he is. So Akula. Right, and Taranaki, they kick the conversion. So now the score will be 5 points to 3. So we are already in for a high-scoring game, I'm thinking, which is very good. I want to see a nice high-scoring game. The score at the moment, we've had about 4 minutes, and it is already 3 points to 5. Kick off by Harry Plummer once again. Has gone about where he did with the first one. It's taken well by, I'm going to call him Nepkins, because I struggle to say his, the first part of his last name. Oh, Auckland steal that at the breakdown. Gibson. And now Auckland have the ball. Funaki gives it to Manu in the midfield. Funaki passes out to the number 8, who is Relinga Kapa. Faiani, what a take. Oh, no, not quite from Harry Plummer, so it was a knock on. Kiwi Gamer has put 3-5 now. Yes, it is. The current score is Taranaki 5, Taranaki 3, Auckland 5. What is your score prediction, Kiwi Gamer? Who do you think will win this match? I know you want Taranaki to. How much do you think they'll win by if they do? So Auckland stealing that ball there. We are going for a scrum after 5 minutes now. And the pack weight, Auckland, 896, Taranaki, 865. So they've got a bit of a weight advantage here, Auckland, in the scrum. And they've got an experienced front row for, I believe they were talking about Taranaki there. Kiwi Gamer has put Auckland will most likely win. They have been looking decent this year, Auckland. But then Taranaki, they do have their moments. So if you had to pick a score, Kiwi Gamer, what would you say that score would be? We are just having a reset of the scrum. And it will be Taranaki's ball. George Meyer has put good work, Smile. Thank you, George. The score at the moment is Taranaki 3, Auckland 5. Auckland do have a free kick now from that scrum. They are going scrum again. Hopefully we don't have too many scrums in this game. They do slow down play a bit. And these teams both look like they want to play some good running rugby. Kiwi Gamer has said 20-24. I would be happy enough if that many points were scored. Hopefully it is that high. We've already had 8 points and we're only 7 minutes in now. I knew what you meant, George. I just didn't say it. Taranaki 3, Auckland 5 at the moment. And Funaki feeds it into the scrum. Hasn't really been hooked backwards properly though, but they have got it now. Riedlinger Kappa off the back. Funaki plays halfback. He's setting his back line. Lay has a good run. James Lay, the number 1. Plummer out to Scrafton, who has tackled well. Funaki out to Faiani, goes to Tamua Manu. Advantage knock on from Auckland. Taranaki got the ball, but they kicked it downfield, and advantage is over. Auckland have the ball just in their half. Rayasi looks strong. He's going for a run again. He's quick, Rayasi, but he has stayed in the field of play. But Lachlan Boshier over the ball. He is an absolute beast when it comes to the breakdown, and he has stolen that for Taranaki. George Myers would say it. I will not say it, George. Taranaki 3, Auckland 5 at the moment. Not releasing ball penalty against Auckland. And it was none other than Lachlan Boshier. And what a Super Rugby Aotearoa season he had. Lachlan Boshier, he was an absolute beast. Rayasi tried to go down the wing, but Boshier, too good. Ricky Riccatelli to throw this ball in for Taranaki. They've gone short here. It's a little bit rough, but Boshier cleans it up. Reese Manuel has said hi. Hi, Reese. Thank you for tuning in for this live stream of Taranaki versus Auckland. It is looking like it's going to be a pretty good game at the moment. Kiwi Gamer has put, hopefully it's like Taranaki versus Tasman. When Taranaki's won, let's go indeed. I was talking, but Taranaki, the number 15, Jason Potros, has just scored a try. And Taranaki take the lead in this match. Right, I'm going to have to watch the replay because I was watching the comments. I was reading, hopefully it's like Taranaki versus Tasman when Taranaki won. But a good kick from Perafeta. It went very high. He was looking up into the sun. Trainer didn't get it, knocked the ball on. And it was lovely. It was Ormond to Wyatt and then to Potros. So I'm going to update. Trainer looking right into the sun. It was a very hard catch to take, but now Taranaki are leading, and I am excited. This is looking like the kind of game that I wanted it to be. And the score, Taranaki 8, Auckland 5. And it's only 10 minutes gone. It's a hard sideline kick for that man, Jason Potros, who scored the try. He is lining it up. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Great kick from Potros out on the wing. So not only did he score the try, he converted it as well. And now Taranaki are winning this game 10-5. Kiwi Gamer has said 10-5. It is indeed Kiwi Gamer. Taranaki 10, Auckland 5. And it is kicked off by Plummer. It's about the same as where he went for the last two. Ramatayuki Nepkins took that one in. He has got a hard name to say. Soakula has a bit of a run. Is sent downfield. Trainer takes that one. What's he going to do here? He's charging up the middle of the field. Runs straight into a wall of Taranaki players. Funaki goes to Scrafton, to Plummer. One more to AJ Lamb, who's getting wrestled to the ground by Wainui, but Plummer gets the offload there. Kiwi Boy has put Auckland should win. They are the favourites for this match, but at the moment, Taranaki winning this game 10-5. And Kiwi Gamer has agreed. Oh, that's a good low tackle by Daniel Waite. The score is 10-5 to Taranaki. Auckland still have this ball. They are 40 metres out from their own in-goal line. Funaki kicks high. Who is lining it up? No one. It's bounced. Will it bounce again? No. Soakula has got that ball. Perifeta at Potros, who's done a little kick in behind. And there's no one back there. And it has found touch on Auckland's 22. Both teams looking strong with their backlines here. Taranaki using it well. And that man they are showing on screen now, Potros, he's had a very busy start to this game. Scoring the try, converting, and now doing a little chip in behind. That finds touch at the Auckland 22. Oh, upper side. Oh. Right, the ref is telling the teams off at the moment. He wants to know who the receivers are. So it will be Apasai for Auckland to throw this ball in for the line out. But if Taranaki can steal this one, could be a very dangerous position for them. They've gone long to Scrafton, who's knocked it on. Riccatelli offloads to Boshier. And he has a good run. So Akula. There is an advantage, or the advantage is over. And it's a bit messy at the moment, but Taranaki now having a good run up the middle. It was Kalen Boshier that time. Taranaki trying to work their way towards the line. And they are currently about 7 metres out. Charles Lamalo has put sup Charles. Thank you for joining us for this live stream. What do you think the score will be? And Kiwi Gamer, we are doing better than usual. They are playing very well, Taranaki. That was a great run from Sean Wainui. Hit very hard by Tamua Manu. Potros, it looked a bit forward. It was offside against Auckland, so Taranaki do get the penalty there. Question is, will they take the 3 here? Or will they go for the corner? I think they're going to take the 3. Potros is lining it up. He's got the tee in hand. And it will be Potros to line this one up. I am going to say he should be able to get it, so I'm going to update my scoreboard now, which will make the score 13-5 to Taranaki. And Taranaki using their backline very well. Wainui with a great run, but it was a very good tackle from Tamua Manu as well. So it's exciting rugby so far. We're only 15 minutes in, and the score is already going to be 13-5, as long as Potros puts this one over, which he did. Too easy for him. So the score is now 13-5 to Taranaki. And yeah, it's looking like it could be a very high-scoring contest. Just very exciting. I'll tell you what, from what I've seen so far, it's going to be very hard to pick a man of the match. Kiwi boy put 3 points worth it sure is, and they did manage to get that. And Kiwi gamer, let's go. The Taranaki fan, he's got the jumper as his profile picture. He is supporting his home team. Hirafeta. Oh, it's a huge hit. On weight by Tamua Manu. He looks like he's going to have a great game. The ball. Taranaki have got the penalty though. That was a great tackle from Tamua Manu. Cohen Schreider has put go Auckland. And Kiwi boy has told Kiwi gamer, told you. That was a great kick downfield. And it was a great hit from Tamua Manu. Lines up weight very early. Oh, a good shot. The score currently 13-5 to Taranaki. Ricky Riccatelli with the throw for the line out. And it's gone right over the top, but it has been knocked on. Auckland have the advantage. Harry Plummer goes to Faiani with the little chip in behind, or a little grubber. Nipkins just watches the ball go out. So no worries there for them. And it was Jordan Trainer who was trying to get the ball. But it will be Taranaki's. They've taken it quickly from Taranaki. Perafeta out to wait. Sawakula offload to Wainui. He's running up the middle here, Sean Wainui. He's got plenty of pace with the lobby pass. Finds the winger who's fallen over, sadly. It was Ormond. But they have still got the ball here, Taranaki. Sawakula has got the ball. Ricky Riccatelli passes to the number 5. Oh, it's been dropped by the number 6, though. It was dropped by Crosswell after the pass from Hoeta. Kiwi game has put hopefully Taranaki get up a division. Well, I'll tell you what, if they keep playing like this, it could be very likely, because this has been a very good game for them so far. They're looking dangerous. Their running rugby has been phenomenal so far. Sean Wainui running up the middle. Found an acre of space. Lovely lob pass. But unfortunately, Ormond falls over. What could have been if he was able to stay on his feet. Cohen Schreider has put Auckland will win easily, or will easily win. They will have to play pretty well at the moment. Taranaki are playing exceptionally well. And there is a penalty to Taranaki at the moment that number 15 for Taranaki, Jason Potros, has kicked over. So the score is now 16-5 to Taranaki. Yes, if you want to choose how to start a game, this would be exactly, other than the try very early for Auckland, this is how Taranaki would have wanted to see this game going. A lot of early points on the board. We are 19 minutes in at the moment, and there have already been 21 points scored. Taranaki regained that one. It was Hoata. They are slightly looking like they're going for a drive here. Taranaki have formed a maul. Lemieux hits the short side. Is tackled very well by Rayasi. But they have still got the ball. Riccatelli out to Sawakula. Around this side again, Ricky Riccatelli. He's been busy. Blake Gibson trying very hard to get that ball. Little kick in behind from Lemieux. Oh, it's being dropped again by Jordan Trainer. It was a knock on. And we are going back for that scrum. But it is a penalty instead, actually. So Jordan Trainer hasn't had the best start to this game for Auckland at the moment. So they are going for the corner this time here, Taranaki. It was Stephen Perafeta who kicked it there. Little kick in behind by Lemert was what started this move. Trainer drops the ball when he loses his footing. And then they said he tried to kill the ball by just sitting on it. So we are going for a line out from about, I'd say, 15 metres out. And it's a long throw. It wasn't that straight though, but it has been cleaned up by number 12 for Taranaki. Soakula has a little run. Taranaki, will they be able to score again here? They are looking dangerous. Cohen Schreider has put Taranaki are doing good after a losing streak. They may hold it off. And then Kiwi Gamer has replied, if Taranaki keep playing like this, Taranaki will probably win. And they look like they could get another try here. The score currently 16-5. Hoata has a little crack. They're still about 7 metres out. And the ball is free now. Lemert. Oh, that was close to high, but it is fine. That is Kylan Boshier having a go. 5 metres out now, Taranaki. Ricky Riccatelli put down to the ground. Lemert out to Lachlan Boshier. He was close as well. They're still 5 metres out though. Very good defence from Auckland here. Lemert, quick hands from Ricky Riccatelli to Soakula. Lemert gives it to number 6. It was Crosswell who's having a go. Auckland defence is doing very well, although now they have given away a penalty advantage. But they have still got the ball there. Taranaki fires it wide. And now it's going. The number 15. And he has scored once again. Jason Potros has scored for Taranaki. And what a try it was. They were under advantage, so they could throw everything at that. And they managed to do it, Taranaki. Kiwi Gamer has put Cohen Schreider, are you sure Auckland will win now? They will have to play well, Auckland. I mean, I don't think they've played that bad. They've had a couple handling errors. But other than that, this was a great pass from the number 9. Potros does a fend and breaks free and scores another try. That's the second of the match. He's been involved in everything so far. Jason Potros. Kiwi Boy has gone no. I assume, are you going for Auckland, Kiwi Boy? What's your score prediction? Currently, 21 points for Taranaki and 21 points for Jason Potros. And he's looking to add another 2. He's kicked 4 from 4 so far. And this isn't the most difficult kick either. So, is he going to be able to make it? 5 from 5. Yes, he can. Jason Potros. Can he put a foot wrong this game? Not at this stage. And now the score is Taranaki 23, Auckland 5. And this game's only just started in a way. We're only about 23 minutes in or something. Yeah, 23 minutes. And it's already 28 points on the board. This could be an absolute cracker of a match. That's a great take. Ratavai Kanuki Neekins. I haven't quite got that name down. But I am going to hopefully have it by the end of the match. Taranaki have the ball. Lemert out to Boshier. That one is Lachlan Boshier getting pushed towards the touchline. It's stolen by Rayasi. Funaki goes back to Trainer who has a run up the middle. He has tackled very low and well by Perafeta though. And it's a penalty against Auckland now. So Taranaki once again win the penalty. Kiwi Boy has put 30-12 for the score. And Kiwi Gamer, I can't come up with a prediction. That's because we have seen some incredible rugby so far. Penalties conceded at the moment is 7-0 Auckland. So, unfortunately for Auckland, their discipline might be costing them at this stage. Kiwi Boy has put Taranaki will win. They are looking extremely dangerous. They were a huge underdog, I think, for this match. They have lost their last 2. Auckland were coming in on some form. But now, Taranaki looking to add more points to the board. In the form of the line out, Ricky Riccatelli. They're just outside Auckland's 22. It's taken well. And are they trying a maul here? No, they're not. They are just reforming their backline a bit here. Lemur directing traffic here. Cohen Schreider has put 42-17. Is that to Taranaki, Cohen? Auckland now win the penalty. Although it looks like Blake Gibson is holding his eye or his nose. It looks like there might be a little bit of blood in the eye of Blake Gibson. That's slightly concerning. Kiwi Gamer has put Taranaki are playing their good half, so next half they're going to be tired out. They could be. It's been very, very fast-paced rugby at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Blake Gibson. He might have gotten a finger in the eye from Ricky Riccatelli while he was trying to grab the ball there. And Cohen Schreider has put yes. So he thinks that Taranaki will be able to win. So Auckland have the penalty here. Oh, it looked like might have been an eye poke from Ben May in the breakdown. They are actually going to look at the TMO for this one. There could have been some intent, they're saying, so they're going to have a look at the TMO. Kiwi Boy has put yes, they could. It was Ben May who they are going to have a look at here on the TMO to see if it was intentional. With that much experience, you wouldn't think that's something he would be doing, but they are going upstairs here. Blake Gibson is on the ground. Ricky Riccatelli isn't going for it. And then Ben May throws a bit of a fist. It's fair to say. It's not really... I'm not sure what happens here. It's foul play, but in what regard is it foul play? Isaac Williams has put g'day. G'day, Isaac. How are you? How is your day going? At the ski field, I believe you were. Taranaki 23-5 at the moment. Taranaki playing very well. They are looking for foul play here against Ben May. And there is... It's Ben May. They are trying to work out who it was, whether it was Ricky Riccatelli or Ben May, but it was... Oh, no, they're looking now. They think it was Ricky Riccatelli's other hand. I think it's Ben May's hand. It's got to be. I could be wrong, but I think it's Ben May, the way he kind of went in and went out. Taranaki need to stop playing their good half and play it next half. Isaac Williams, yes, I'm in a mountain. Can't miss a live stream, though. I appreciate that support, Isaac. Of course, don't ski while watching this or snowboard while watching this. That could lead to some pretty bad injuries, I will say. Just as a disclaimer, don't watch the live stream while doing any kind of winter sports. Right. The score currently 23-5. They're saying that it wasn't foul play. They said it's Riccatelli, but I'm sure it was Ben May, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. Auckland are going to be kicking this penalty, but they are on their 22, so he's trying to find touch here, Harry Plummer. Isaac Williams has put, I won't promise. That is good. I don't want any lawsuits. Stolen by Taranaki from the line-out. Boshier out to Wainui. Surely you give it to the number 15. He hasn't done anything wrong this game. And Auckland now have the penalty. The score is 23-5 at the moment, and it is a penalty to Auckland. So this game, is the momentum starting to kind of reverse here, perhaps? What is the plan for Auckland? Are they kicking for the corner, or are they going to take the 3? They are 50 metres out, so it is a big kick. They are taking the kick for touch. Harry Plummer puts the kick in. They are going to be about 40 metres out from the Taranaki line. Kiwi boy has put Taranaki are playing very well. They are. Although I'm starting to feel like Auckland might be starting to come back into this game. They look a bit dangerous, Auckland. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Upper side has put the line out throw in. It was almost stolen by Taranaki once again. But James Lay cleans it up. Funaki has passed to the number 8. Plummer out to Tamua Manu. Tackled by Wainui. Funaki now out to Plummer once again. Oh, he wasn't expecting it. He wasn't expecting it. The number 3, Marcel Renata, was it? He wasn't expecting the pass, so it will be a scrum with Taranaki's feed. Unfortunately, Scrafton was blocking his vision, and then he just dropped the ball. So when I thought Auckland were getting that momentum back, it seems like now Taranaki might be taking it back once again, and the score is already 23-5. We're just about to hit 28 minutes, so we've had 28 points in 28 minutes for this game. So that is pretty good. And hopefully it keeps going at that rate. It would be very good to see a 50-plus point game scored. Right, we are back into it almost. The scrum is about to happen. Right, Taranaki making a decision. They seem to have a couple huddles going on at the moment. Number 12 is down, which is Daniel Waite. Kiwi boy has put no more All Blacks. That's why they are losing. But if Taranaki had the Barrett brothers, I assume that would be still would win. That is a good point. They are missing their Barretts. But then Auckland, they must be missing a few as well. But then the Barrett brothers in that Taranaki game, they were definitely the star players. Although Ramatayuki Netkins, you'd have to say, had a very good game for that one too. We have just got a flashback happening from way back. But the scrum is about to be set, which is good. The scrum feed to Taranaki here. And the ball has been put in. It's taken off the back by the number 8. Lemur with the little grubber in behind. It's gone to Trainer. He's done well. He was under pressure, but he has kicked that. And that ball is going to stay in. Well taken by Soakula. Trainer unable to tackle him. Funaki tries to wrestle him down to the ground. Lemur, Riccatelli, goes to Ruben O'Neill. Lemur, no one wanted it. Soakula has knocked it backwards, and we're about 20 centimetres from the sideline. Lemur gives it to Crosswell there. Lemur once again. Out to... Oh, it's found Potros, the man who has scored all the points on the board for Taranaki at the moment. And it's a penalty to... or not to Taranaki, to Auckland here. Kiwi Gamer has put, if the Barretts were still playing, 50-5 would be the end score. That is a bold prediction, Kiwi Gamer. Kiwi Gamer all lower. Is that lower for Auckland or lower for Taranaki to score? Because lower than 5 for Taranaki or for Auckland would be only 3 or 0. Auckland win that line out. Apasai has jumped on it. Funaki playing halfback once again. Gives it to Jack Wetton, his first carry of the match. Scrafton has got it now. There's a good tackle on him. Funaki once again. Plummer out to TJ Faiani, who runs straight into Soakula. Plummer runs hard, but the ball has come free. Wetton has picked it up. He's a big man down the wing. He is dragged down by Potros. Funaki passes to Rayasi, who was getting tackled as he was trying to run. So it is Taranaki's scrum is what they are calling there. Quite a bit happened in a short period of time. Lower for Taranaki. Yes. Tell you what, hopefully we can have 1 or 2 more tries before half-time. Wouldn't that be great? But it's debatable whether it will happen. Both teams are kind of cancelling each other out at the moment. We are once again having another scrum. Now, one thing I will say is tomorrow is the All Blacks versus the Wallabies, and I'm very excited for this match tomorrow. And I will be doing a live stream like this one for the All Blacks versus Wallabies. So hopefully that game's not dominated by scrums. Brooklyn Miffit Ingram has put, yes, we need the Barretts. Are you all looking forward to the All Blacks game tomorrow? Who's going to be watching it? And what is your score predictions for the All Blacks versus the Wallabies? Scrum feed to Taranaki here. It's a good scrum from Auckland though. And they have won the penalty. Was a very good scrum from Auckland. And now the question is, do you take the 3 here, Auckland, or do you kick for the corner and try and make it more? Kiwi boy but I'll be watching tomorrow. Thank you, Kiwi gamer or Kiwi boy. I look forward to seeing you there. I'm hoping it's an absolute masterclass of rugby between those two teams. And yeah, hopefully there's not too many stoppages for scrums and lineouts and everything. I hope it's just real good running rugby between the two sides and a high-scoring game. Who doesn't love a few good tries? Wetton takes that. They did kick for the corner, Auckland. Scrafton breaks off the side. It's a good run from Scrafton. He's over the line at the moment. He's just got to get the ball on the ground. And it is held up. He just needed the ball down there, Scott Scrafton, but everyone surrounded him and he had nowhere he could go. So it will be a 5-metre scrum to Auckland. Scrafton broke off to the side. Upper side was backing him up. But it was Lachlan Bouchier who managed to hold him up originally. Kiwi boy has put 38-15 tomorrow, my prediction. And then he's put no. And Kiwi Gamer has put for the All Blacks game live stream, there will be a lot of viewers. I hope so. I hope we can all enjoy it together. Hopefully we'll have a lot of comments as well. Heaps of interaction. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting for this game for quite a while. So for it to be happening now, I think the world's been waiting for it for quite a while. Kiwi boy has put yes there will, or yes there would. But yeah, it's been quite a long time since we've seen two very highly ranked international rugby teams going at it. So it's extremely exciting. And yeah, I just hope it's a great game. It would be slightly disappointing if it's only like a match that's quite low scoring. I think everyone wants to see just an absolute scoring fest between the two sides. We are currently waiting for, once again, another scrum. This game is starting to get dominated by them, unfortunately. Kiwi Gamer has put, where is the All Blacks game being played? It is being played at Sky Stadium in Wellington. And it will be kicking off at, I believe it's around 4 o'clock or 4:30. It's one of those two, but I'll be starting the stream probably about 10 minutes before kickoff, I think. I'm just debating whether or not to have putting the comments up on the screen for that, because I find it does lag the stream. It's a good run. And is it a try? Okay, they're going to the TMO. Auckland looked like they scored there while I was chatting. What was I saying about? Can't even remember now. Oh, about the comments at the bottom of the screen, because it is good to have them here, but then the problem is it does seem to lag the stream quite a bit, and I don't know whether or not that would be the best. Kiwi Gamer has put so not at night. No, it is a kind of late afternoon game. It'll be finishing around about maybe 6:30 or 7 o'clock. But yeah, it's a day game, so hopefully it's nice weather. But we will have to wait and see. What is the forecast for tomorrow in Wellington? I am not actually sure. I might have a look at that while we are waiting to see if this was grounded by the number 8 for Auckland. Right. Wellington forecast. There we go. What have we got while we are waiting to see if the number 8, which was Reedlinger Kappa, got it down for Auckland? Sunday is cloudy, 17 degrees, low of 13, so it could be quite a nice day. Wind, of course, would be 42 kilometres, which is, it's a little bit of a cross breeze perhaps at Sky Stadium. Kiwi Boy has said going to Waikato versus Manukau game. That will be a good game to watch. So you'll be Waikato fan, I assume, at a guess perhaps. So once again, that was a no try. It was held up. It was a good scrum. And off the back, the number 8 had a good run, but it was very good defence from Taranaki, keeping him off the ground. He had men outside him, so it was interesting. Maybe if he passed that, it might have found the line. But we are once again 5-metre scrum. But this game started off all-out pace with a lot of points being scored. But now it's kind of calmed down a bit. The teams have kind of worked each other out. But Auckland will be looking to score some points. Maybe 1 or 2 tries before half-time. They'd be very happy with that. Kiwi Boy has put yes. So I guess a question for you guys who are here at the moment. Do you mind if I didn't have your comments appear on the screen and instead just read them out? How would you feel about that? Just because if it means that it lags less, I want it to be as smooth as it can be for watching. So what would you feel? Would you mind if I just read out your comments instead of showing them? Or perhaps just show your first comment kind of thing, and then the rest I will just read out. Kiwi Boy has put yes, Waikato. So you are a Waikato fan. That is good to hear. That will be a good game, Waikato Manukau. Was it Waikato Manukau? Yeah, it was. Counties Manukau. Now, it is another penalty to Auckland. So once again, we are going for another scrum. They are 5 metres out though, so they've got a good chance of scoring here, Auckland, if we can stop having penalties on the 5 metre line. Right, the scrum will be happening. Auckland's feed once again. Funaki will be the one to feed this ball in. They have got a strong backline, Auckland, so they may look to use them here. Off the scrum. We are 35 minutes into this game as well. Taranaki 23, Auckland 5. And once again, we are having a scrum reset. The scrums just haven't quite worked out how to get set for this game. So the time keeps getting turned off at this stage. For anyone who is new to the stream, who is just tuning in now, who do you think will be winning this game between Taranaki and Auckland? Taranaki have got a very good start, but Auckland have a strong side, and they do have the ability to score points quickly. So who are you picking? Anyone who is just tuning in. And thank you for just tuning in. We have got a scrum 5 metres out from the line at the moment. It is fed in by Funaki. And once again, number 8 off the back. Goes to Funaki. Goes to Harry Plum, who has a run at the line. Tackled well by Waite, though. Funaki has a go, but Wainui makes the tackle. They are driving towards the line here, Auckland. Scrafton plays halfback. Who's he going to pass it to? It's to Apasai, who was on that top try scorers list. Funaki passes to Jack Wheaton. He's going to be a hard man to stop. He rolls, and he has scored. Jack Wheaton in the 35th minute of this match. It is scored by Jack Wheaton, the number 5. And I believe he's happy, although he's not really showing it. They will want more tries here, Auckland. Yes, it's nice scoring one, but they need at least another one. Maybe even before halftime if they want this game to go in their favour. But Funaki passes to Jack Wheaton. Ricky Riccatelli tries to stop him, but he just rolls round and gets over the line. So now the score will be, it is an easy kick straight out in front. So I have put the points on the board already. The score will be Taranaki 23, Auckland 12, and he has converted. Jack Wheaton with a good try. He did have quite a good season for the Highlanders. Kiwi Gamer has put, hopefully Taranaki make a working plan. Kiwi Boy has put L, and he has put yes. So Taranaki are still leading. Faiani has kicked it pretty much straight into touch, that it didn't even clear the 22. He kicked it out about a metre in front of him there. TJ Faiani, not what he was after. So it will be Taranaki's throw. Now, Taranaki have got the second most line-out steals for 2020 with 8, tying with Hawke's Bay. Not looking too good for one of the Taranaki players' knees at the moment. It is Lewis Ormond who is injured at the moment. So we have got another stoppage at the moment. The clock has stopped. We are at 37 minutes and the score is currently 23-12. Taranaki winning this one at this stage. So we are waiting. They are having a bit of a water break by the looks of it at the moment. We are 3 minutes away from half time. So the next game, which happens after this one, is Wellington versus Otago. I'm not sure whether I will do these games back-to-back or not. I feel like it would risk losing my voice completely. And then if that was the case, then I may not have the best voice for the All Blacks game tomorrow. So I think I will just do the one today. Boshier takes the line out. It has been dropped. Ricky Riccatelli tries to get it, but Apasai is too quick for him. And Auckland now have this ball, so that's ideal for Auckland here. Plummer to Faiani, out to Tamua Manu, who steps up the middle, but is tackled well by Perafeta. Tamua Manu plays halfback, offloads to Funaki, who wanted to get it clear. He has dropped the ball forward, though. He's knocked it on. Kalen Boshier, it's a bit awkward from everyone. Perafeta tried to throw it, but it was a low skidding ball, and it is half time. The scoreboard says only 39 minutes, 40 seconds, but we are going to half time now. So, I guess with that said, at the moment, the score is 23-12 to Taranaki still. I will just add a quick little half time. There we go. Does that say halftime? Yes, it does. So the score currently 23-12 to Taranaki at halftime. So we still have a couple viewers at the moment. So I guess this time while we are at halftime, I guess if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask about the game or just in general, be sure to leave them in the chat. And I'll try and answer them while we fill in this gap between halves. But I guess what I could also do is I could inform you guys of what is coming up on the channel. Although we do only have a couple viewers at the moment, but that is all right. I'll still tell you guys. So at the moment, we're getting a podcast going at the moment. I've got a comment. Kiwi Gamer said, I just realized I wasn't live. That's all right, Kiwi Gamer. You must be live now, I assume. We are at halftime. But yes, so we are looking at getting a podcast up and running with a couple of the Kiwi lads. There are 4 of us in total, but for this first episode of the podcast, it is going to be just me and another, which you saw him earlier. He was skiing, and that is Isaac. Me and Isaac for the first episode of the Kiwi Lads podcast. And then we're hoping to get a couple more people on as we go more and more. But so at this stage, we might be looking at the first episode of that podcast being released next weekend is roughly when we're going to be looking at it. But yeah, so that could go well. So if you are interested in podcasts and a bit more of the real life other than rugby and rugby challenge, that could be worth watching. Sesh Naidu has put, can Auckland win this game? That's a good question. I think they've still got it in them. Taranaki scored 23 points very quickly, and Auckland scored just before halftime. So it's one of those things, if Auckland continue that momentum into the second half, they're only a try and a bit away from being tying or getting into the lead for this match. So I think they've still got it in them. Taranaki, they will need to score 1 or 2 more times, I would say, if they want to win this game. Because Auckland could easily score a couple quick tries. They scored within 45 seconds of the game starting. So that's how quick they can do it. So I think they've still got a chance. Still could go either way. Potros has scored all 23 points for Taranaki. And Wetton and Rayasi scoring the 2 tries for Auckland. Plummer 1 of 2 converted. We are looking at the highlights now. So it was Gibson. Then Rayasi ran down the wing, side steps the number 10 Perofeta, and then they weren't able to catch him, and he put it down, and it was so easy looking. Then it went the other way, a high kick from Perofeta, which unfortunately Jordan Trainer, unable to grab, goes to Waite, who passes to Potros, who scored the first try of the match for Taranaki. And then Taranaki, Perofeta taken down. It was a lovely pass from the number 9, which was Lemur, and Potros scores his second of the match. And then just before halftime, Jack Wetton, using his power, drives over, puts the ball down, and gets Auckland slightly more back into this match. So, like I said, this second half could easily go either way. Hopefully it's a high-scoring one like the first. The stats, 58% to Taranaki for possession, and then 59% for territory for Auckland. Time in opposition to is pretty even. Taranaki a little bit more. Tackles, only 5 between them. 57 for Auckland, 52 for Taranaki. Missed tackles, 8 missed tackles from Auckland to the 2 of Taranaki. And 7 plus phases, 2 for Taranaki, 1 for Auckland. So on the stats, it's actually pretty even. So, which just stands with the fact that this second half easily could go to either team. Auckland were the team in form. Taranaki had lost their last 2 games going into this game. They are in the changing rooms at the moment. The 2 teams, both teams, are looking ready for a hard-hitting second half of rugby and hopefully a high-scoring second half of rugby. But we are just waiting for it to get back underway at the moment. Right, so I'm just looking through my little notes that I've got, although we've got a couple comments. Kiwi Gamer put, I think it could end up being a tie. And Kiwi Gamer has also put, now I'm the only viewer. I saw that we were on just one. But I guess it's a one-on-one live stream in some regards. So if you've got any questions, Kiwi Gamer, about the channel or anything like that, be sure to let me know. As if you are the only one, we've got to fill in some time. Oh, what did I just do? That just put that back up, didn't it, after clicking your comment? How did I do that? That was fancy. I accidentally pressed on my keyboard. Oh, I think I might have learnt something. That's useful. Right, so we are still waiting for the second half to get underway. And hopefully it will be a good one. I guess I should mention the benches while we are waiting. So the bench for Taranaki is as follows. Their bench looks like 16 Bradley Slater, 17 Chris Gawler, 18 Donald Bryhouse. Or Bryhouse, yeah, I think that's 19 Josh Lort, 20 Mitchell Brown, 21 Laisati Milo Harris, 22 Cody Ray, and 23 Lucas Halls. Kiwi Gamer has put, will this be a Rugby Challenge 4 video? I haven't actually managed to film any Mitre 10 Cup Rugby Challenge 4 videos for this week, purely because I've been a bit too busy with the All Blacks Wallabies ones, but I have got a couple All Blacks Wallabies videos coming out, and they'll be out today and tomorrow before the game. And Sesh Nadu has put, which team was expected to win this game? I believe Auckland were quite a big favourite for this game, Sesh. Purely because I think they've won about 2 of their last 3, perhaps, whereas Taranaki have lost 2 of their last 3. Everyone was expecting the team in blue and white to win this one, but at the moment they are behind. And then the bench for Auckland is 16 Soani Vaikina, 17 Jared Adams, 18 Marco Fipulei, maybe 19 Hamish Dalzell, 20 Nico Jones, 21 Jonathan Ruru, 22 Simon Hickey, and 23 Tanelu Talea. So we are currently still half time. We are just getting the interviews out of the way, so we must be close. But yeah, back to your question of will this be a Rugby Challenge 4 video, Kiwi Gamer? No, it won't. But I have got the All Blacks and Wallabies games that I am doing on Rugby Challenge 4. In fact, a video that will be coming out slightly later today is actually a 80-minute Rugby Challenge 4 game between the All Blacks and Wallabies with the squads for the upcoming match. Isaiah Koya perhaps? Cheer, bro. Thank you for tuning in. And Slimy Slug has also tuned in and said hello. Hello, both of you. Welcome to the stream. We are currently sitting at 23-12 to Taranaki. After it is half-time at the moment, but we are just about to be back underway. They are out on the field. So, Slimy Slug, let's go Taranaki. So at the moment, Taranaki have got that lead, but the last part of that second half went to Auckland. So it could still go either way, and I am very excited for it. And that is the kickoff. Perofeta kicks off. Taken by Scott Scrafton. Upasai lifting him. Jack Wetton looks like... No, Jonathan Ruru is at halfback now, so Funaki is off. It's kicked high. AJ Lamb lines it up. And he does get the ball, does he? He offloads it to the number 8. Which was... Who was the number 8? Riedlinger Kappa. Plummer goes to Gibson. All over the ball very early, but unable to get it. Ruru, little grubber through from Plummer. And it's a very good kick in behind. 5 metres out from the line. Potros is going to have to kick this. And he's done very well. He's got a lot of distance. Down to halfway now we are. Plummer to Ruru. Goes to AJ Lamb, who tries to run up the middle. He did have men outside him there. Jonathan Ruru to Upasai. Has a bit of a go. But Ruben O'Neill holding him up. Is it a maul? Almost. Ruru has got that one now. Goes to Plummer. To Scrafton. Scott Scrafton. Wainui almost able to rip that ball away. Ruru to Upasai once again. Kiwi boy has put good game so far. Should put Simon Hickey on for Harry Plummer. I assume that will be a sub that they may make very soon. They've already subbed Funaki for Ruru. So who knows? Maybe they will be making a couple more subs. Taranaki have got that ball now. It was Lewis Ormond, but Jonathan Ruru takes it quickly. No one was expecting it. Gives it to number 12, DJ Faiani. They are 3 meters out from the line now. Ruru takes it, puts his head down. Has he got it down? No, he's held up, Jonathan Ruru. But Auckland looking dangerous once again. 5 meters out from the line now. Tell you what, Jonathan Ruru looks like he could be a key if Auckland want to win this game. He's been involved so far in this second half and looked dangerous for all 2 minutes of it. We're only 42 minutes into this game. That is my cat at the window. While we have got a replay going, TJ Faiani almost gets it away. Ruru 5 meters out as a bit of a drive, but is held up. I am going to let the cat in, I think, unless he's jumping back down. No, he is staying. So the scrum is being set. I will be back in a moment. Can you see me? Not quite. Hello. The scrum has happened. The cat is inside. 5 meters out, Auckland. I've got to open this door now. Oh, you're joking. They scored. They scored. Auckland scored. I was away. But Auckland managed to score. AJ Lamb was the try scorer. Kiwi Gamer put another Taranaki fan in the chat. There is indeed. And now Taranaki. Unfortunately, this game is a lot closer for them. It was a very good scrum from Auckland. Jonathan Ruru able to offload it backwards to Lamb. How did he do that? That was quite the offload. Ruru, once again, I said he was going to be the man to change this game. And it looks like he is. And AJ Lamb has scored. Now it's a hard kick for Harry Plummer. Whoops, I've got 117 to Auckland. That is not the score. Imagine if it was. That would be quite the high-scoring contest. Why does that say 12 still? There we go. The score currently, Taranaki 23, Auckland 17. Harry Plummer, 2 kick this one. He's 1 from 2 so far. Oh, and it's going to be 1 from 3 now for Harry Plummer. Kiwi Gamer said, I was talking about playing our good half. You did mention that early on, Kiwi Gamer. You said that they would possibly gas out in the second half. And currently the game is a lot closer. Perofeta to kick this one off. And once again taken by Scott Scrafton. Lifted by Apasai once again. Jonathan Ruru. He has got that ball now. Jonathan Ruru passes backwards. It goes to Harry Plummer, who puts a big boot downfield. It's a very good kick. It's almost found the 22. It has. But it is Potros, the man who can't do no wrong at the moment for this match. They have still got the ball. Lemur goes to Perofeta, gives it to Lachlan Boschio, who's tackled well by Adrian Choate. Perofeta's kicked that very high. Has it gone backwards almost? No, not quite. But it is wrestled down between 2 players. And who has got that ball? Taranaki have got it. Lemur goes out to Ruben O'Neill, who has a go. And Lemur once again got this ball. Gives it to Sean Wainui, who tries to find a bit of space, but is unable to. There are a lot of players complaining on the field at the moment. Oh, it's stolen by John. Oh. There was a penalty advantage, they're saying. Auckland looked like they were going to steal that one. and run through, but not rolling away. Penalty against Auckland there. So Taranaki have got the penalty. Kiwi boy has put who's going for Taranaki. And the one who I was sure was going to reply to that Kiwi gamer has got me. And I know that this isn't quite what you want to see at this stage. Auckland looking dangerous, but Taranaki, if they can score twice more, I think they will win this game. But I think they will need those 2 tries. Being honest about it. They are going to the bench already. Taranaki have only won 3 of their last 11 Mitre 10 Cup games at home as a stat that's just come up. So that is not really good news for them. But could this be the 4th of 12? Ricky Riccatelli will be throwing this line-out ball in. But they are going to their bench. It will be Mitchell Brown and Josh Lord coming onto the field. And the question is, who are they taking off? They are taking off Crosswell, Mitchell Crosswell. And they are taking off, it was Fainlamore Hoeta, which is kind of a good thing because I can't say his name. But I can say Lord, so we're good. Because that is the man who came on for him, Josh Lord. Ricky Riccatelli throws it. Auckland steal the ball though. Ruru has got it now. Blake Gibson has done a good run up the middle. Now Ruru was trying to slightly milk a penalty there by the looks of it, and it didn't work out for him. It looked forward, and we are going to be going back for a scrum now for a knock-on against Auckland. My dad just gave news Bowden's injured and not playing for the All Blacks. Is that a fact? I might have to look that one up quickly. That sounds like it could be a big hit to the All Blacks side. And Kiwi Boy has put, is this in New Plymouth or Auckland? It is played at TET Stadium and Event Centre in Inglewood in Taranaki for this game, Kiwi Boy. Right, I'm going to have a look at All Blacks news. But if Bowden's injured, that is a big hit to the All Blacks. Yep, it is. You are right. Bowden Barrett ruled out of first All Blacks Bledisloe Cup Test match against Australia. Named to start at fullback. Tweaked his Achilles in training on Thursday. Auckland with a good scrum though. Taranaki have somehow got that ball. Perafeta out to Wainui. So Akula goes up to the middle. So that is interesting. Who are they going to bring in? Okay, so Geordie Barrett is now going to play. Kiwi Boy has put who's replacing him. Kiwi Gamer has put Geordie. Yes, so Geordie Barrett's going to move into that fullback role. Jason Potros once again with a good run. Gives it out. Oh, Nepkins, that's been tackled. Rayasi has not put the ball down yet. That was an interesting... Okay, 5-metre scrum for Auckland there. But I'm just looking at... Right, I am just... Okay, so Damian McKenzie is looking like he is... he's been promoted into the squad here, Damian McKenzie. So he is on the bench now. Damian McKenzie. Does that mean... Who is going to be going into Geordie Barrett's position? Okay, so I believe if I read that correctly, Damian McKenzie, then it should be Caleb Clark on the wing. Can you see my cat in the background? So pretty much what's happening with it by the sounds of that is the fact that Damian McKenzie will be starting at fullback, is he? I think that's what I read. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. And maybe Geordie Barrett is still going to start on the wing. But I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a bit more of a research after this game. But this game at the moment, the current score is 23-17. Taranaki have a 5-metre scrum. I might try letting my cat out because last time that happened, someone scored. So we shall see if it happens again. I'll try and commentate from over there if I can see the screen. But Taranaki have the line-out feed. The ball's about to go in. It's a scrum. Taranaki have the ball. Goes the blind side. Ruru tries to tackle him, unable to. They are still 5 metres out here, Taranaki. Have you ever seen such a rough-looking live stream as this one right here? I wasn't even sitting down. But Kiwi Gamers, but my cat's too crazy, so she's outside. My cat can be crazy at times too, but he was pretty calm there. Must have known I was recording or something. But Taranaki's still 5 metres out. Lemur to Perafeta with a good ball, but it's intercepted by AJ Lamb, and he's got pace. Can he win the race? He's going for it. He looks like he's quick enough. Oh, that looked bad. That looked like an Auckland player may have just hurt himself trying to chase. Now, AJ Lamb, interesting choice here. I guess because he's so young, the lack of experience slightly came into play there because he didn't try and put it down between the posts. And it will be interesting. Definitely, if Plummer misses the kick, AJ Lamb read the pass of Perafeta, put his foot down. And he did put it down. So, okay, so the Auckland player I don't think was injured there. But AJ Lamb not making it the easiest kick for his. Yeah. Okay, so he was injured. Jordan Trainer, they said he's done his hamstring, so that's a hit. The current score at the moment. We are going to see Jordan Trainer there. He was trying to... Oh, no, he pulled up badly. He put the hand up straight away to say, I'm not going to be able to make it. But the big question, is Plummer going to convert this? Because if he doesn't, it could be said that AJ Lamb should have made it an easier kick for him. He did have the time, and he did have the space to make it an easy kick. But now Plummer... Oh, okay. Huge. Plummer has missed that conversion. So, AJ Lamb, it was a good try, but because of where he put it down, he wasn't able to convert that. That's interesting. That could be a costly 2 points that he could have got in his team there. But we have got Lucas Hall's on for Trainer at the moment. It's well taken by AJ Lamb. Oh, there's a bit of push and shove between Wetton and Riccatelli. It's happening off the field at the moment. It looks like they're going to have to try and separate them a bit. Jonathan Ruru, that's a good leg drive from Renata. Ruru fires it back to Plummer. It's a good kick downfield. Right into the 22. Kiwi boy put Harry needs to get this kick. He did need to get it, but unfortunately he wasn't able to. It wasn't the easiest kick. And then Kiwi Gamer put, I guess Taranaki already played their good half. Maybe. And now it is a very close game. Kiwi boy put Simon Hickey needs to get on with that injury of Jordan Trainer. I'm not sure if that's going to happen now. Not yet anyway. But I think everyone wants him on the field. It's a good run from Josh Lord there. They're trying to drag him down. He's a dangerous runner of the ball by the looks of it. Riccatelli has a go. Over the ball very early, though. The Auckland player almost able to grab that one. Lemur hits Lord hard. And it is a penalty to Auckland now. Cohen Strider has put, I knew Auckland would catch up. You did say it, Cohen. So what is your score prediction now with where we are sitting at the moment, which is 23-22? It's a close game. We've got 25 minutes left of this match. We're up to 55 minutes. So who is everyone picking from here? It's going to be interesting. Could become, imagine it goes to the golden point like it did between, who was it? It was between the, who was I watching? Who went to golden point? I've done this too many times. I can't think of who it was. Wellington was one. Who was the other one who went to golden point? Wellington versus... Nah, I haven't got it in my head. I can't think of it. Who do I do a live stream of? I'm going to look this up quickly. It was Wellington and Canterbury. That's who it was. I thought it was Canterbury. But Auckland at the moment, 5 or maybe about 6 meters out from the line. And it is a good throw from Appice. Scott Scrafton has done a lovely pass out the back. Harry Plummer with the cross kick opportunity. Who's got it? It was taken. Oh, taken in the air by the looks of it. Number 23, it was Lucas Halls who took him down there. So it was a penalty. Right, we've got 5 comments. I should quickly look at that. So Kiwi Gamer put, I think Auckland will win now. They have got a good chance. They've been playing a lot better in the second half. Cohen Schreider has put 29-23, which would mean one more try converted for Auckland. Auckland will win. Zach Bye has said hi. Hi, Zach. How are you? And Cohen Schreider has put Canterbury, and Zach Bye has put Wellington versus Canterbury. So there is quite a bit of a delay, isn't there? Now that I think about it. Which is interesting. But at the moment, the score 23-22. Once again, 5 meter scrum. No, line out, sorry. Oh, and it's a good drive from Auckland. They're trying to get it pushing. It has been collapsed. They're about 2 meters out now. Jonathan Ruru reaching in. Has he found the ball? What's he going to do with it? Taranaki have stolen that ball. It's very well done from Taranaki there. And it has been kicked away by Perifeta. And it's a very good kick outside of the 22. Kiwi Gamer put, I'm glad I found this channel. I am too, Kiwi Gamer. I am very happy to have you here. You have tuned, I think you've been here for pretty much every live stream, if I'm not wrong, and a lot of the other videos as well. So I do appreciate how active you are on the channel, and I assume I will see you tomorrow for the All Blacks versus Wallabies. But the score for this one at the moment, Taranaki 23, Auckland 22. And Taranaki at the moment have got to try and win this back. They're just outside their 22. Auckland line out. Upper side to be throwing it. And they have won it once again. Oh, he's been put down hard there. It was Mitchell Brown, I believe. Has he gotten up? Hopefully he has. Ruru out to Scott Scrafton, who has a good run. Oh, they're saying that it's against Kylan Boshier for being thrown across. Although, yeah, obstructing a jumper is the penalty. It was a hard landing for the Taranaki player. I think it was Kylan Boshier. Harry Plummer kicking for the corner. Interesting. So instead of going for the 3, Harry Plummer must not be backing himself on the boot today. Cohen Schreider has put, who do you think will win out of the All Blacks and the Wallabies, and what score prediction? That's a good question. I am going to go with, tell you what, I'm going to back, I have a video coming out of the gameplay, and it was just the AIs playing each other. And I think I like the scoreline that they had. I think it's going to be about 36-22 to the All Blacks, or 36-24. Somewhere around there, by about 12 points, I think the All Blacks will win this one. But I'm hoping it's going to be a high-scoring game. The more points, the better. It was knocked on by TJ Faiani here by Auckland, so maybe not taking that 3 was not the best scenario. Wasn't the best pass from Ruru, though. So now Taranaki have the scrum feed. Handling errors have been 9 to Auckland, 5 to Taranaki. But then they've turned over 15 times Auckland and 6 to Taranaki. So if Auckland win this game, it's one of those things how it would have been on paper. They should have never even gotten close. But then in points, if they managed to win it, it would be very impressive. The scrum, there is pressure on it for Taranaki to get this one right. So it will be Lemur to put this ball into the scrum for Taranaki. And it is played. Perafeta with a good kick downfield. Very good kick. And it is 41 metres out from their line now. So he will be very happy with that one. Perafeta. That is Stephen Perafeta. Right, number 18 for Auckland coming onto the field, which is going to be Marco Fipulea, I believe, for Renata. That's at the moment the score. We've got 20 minutes left. This game seems like it's taken quite a while. We have had a few stoppages. Apasai getting his throw right once again. Scrafton grabs that one. Goes to Ruru. Faiani to Faiani with the inside. Manu with the inside ball. And it was forward. So Taranaki once again get a scrum here. So the way it's looking at the moment, Taranaki, the handling errors for Auckland are starting to catch up with them. So now they have got a chance here, Taranaki, if they can win this scrum and they can win it well. It could be a dangerous position and they may be able to get some more points on the board. Kiwi Boy has put All Blacks and Kiwi Gamer put, you will 99% see me in the live stream tomorrow. That is good to hear, Kiwi Gamer. Hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it is entertaining enough. And hopefully I'm able to commentate it well enough. I feel like there's a bit of pressure. And if you saw the videos yesterday, definitely the one that I did of the Australian lineup, I did do quite badly for a couple of those names. So I've got to work on that before the game tomorrow. Jason Yang has said hi, just joined. Hi, Jason. Thank you for tuning in. The score at the moment is Taranaki 23, Auckland 22. So we are in for another last minute. Perhaps golden point game would be great to see. But Taranaki have the scrum feed. There are 18 minutes left of this match. It's a scrum from Taranaki. And they are going to have a reset of the scrum there. So scrums have kind of dominated this game at this point. But hopefully we do get to see another try. Cohen Schreider has put, you won't see me on the live stream tomorrow. That is all right, Cohen. Thank you for tuning into this one. Are you going to be watching the game, Cohen, tomorrow? Kiwi Boy put, is Simon Hickey on? Not that I know of yet. I think he's still on the bench. I will wait and see, though. He would definitely be playing first 5, wouldn't he? No, Harry Plummer is still on the field. So, interesting how late they're using Simon Hickey. I'm just going to look. Was there a reason? I have a little note. Harry Plummer will move into the first 5 position while Simon Hickey will be hoping to inject some energy from the bench later in the game. Well, it's fair to say perhaps they need a little bit of that energy now. Cohen Schreider has put, yes, I watch it on TV. Hopefully it is a good game to watch. But yeah, if you've got access to the game, like there's no reason not to watch it. You don't have to watch this live stream. And Kiwi Gamer put, they just rickrolled the entire stadium. Never going to give you up. I did hear that. It was interesting. Oh, Jonathan Ruru ripped it away, but it has gone forward. So we are going for another scrum here. Jason Yang said, I think the Australia All Blacks game 1 score will be Australia 14, New Zealand 66. I hope so, Jason. We want a high-scoring game. I feel like that's the thing that I've asked for about 10 times on this live stream, is as long as it's a high-scoring game. I think hopefully it is. If it is, then that will be fine. Be very happy with that. But yeah, so I guess I should mention what else is coming out on the channel today in terms of rugby videos, because we are at 3:30, so at 4:30 the Hurricanes career mode episode will be coming out. So be sure to tune in for that one. That will be, I think it's episode 7. And then a little bit later on, I am going to be releasing an 80-minute long, or I think it's an hour and 59 minutes of Rugby Challenge 4. It is a full 80-minute match of the upcoming Bledisloe Cup match between New Zealand and Australia. And I had quite a good time filming it. That ball has been dropped by Josh Lord. So we are going once again for a scrum. And the game is still 23-22. But yeah, so that will be coming out, an 80-minute long Rugby Challenge 4 match. I don't think I've seen anyone do it. Definitely not on Rugby Challenge 4. But it hasn't got commentary. So it is just me playing for 80 full minutes of Rugby Challenge 4. And I will say right now, it is a very high-scoring game between the two sides. But we are still waiting for the scrum. So that is something that will be coming out later today, is that 80-minute long Rugby Challenge 4 All Blacks versus Wallabies game. And then we will tomorrow... Oh, wait up, we've got a couple comments. Kiwi Gamer has put, I'm watching the 80-minute one 100%. I appreciate that, Kiwi Gamer. The worst thing is some of the best tries happen later in the game. So I'm worried that some people might tune out before the end of it. But hopefully you do get to see some of those good tries. And Zach Bai has put, good stream. Thank you very much, Zach. Glad to see you here for it. Right, Ruru has got the ball. It's been kicked very high by Simon Hickey, who is now on the field instead of Plummer. So that is good news for Auckland. And it is a penalty. Taranaki have got the penalty there. So Simon Hickey is now on the field for Harry Plummer for a tackler not releasing is what that penalty was for. Jason Yang has put, I'm going to watch your Australia versus New Zealand game 1 tomorrow. 1,000%. That's a high number, Jason, but I very much appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you there. I'm hoping, it has been said that we could end up with a few viewers for this next stream, and I'm looking forward to it. So, I mean, I enjoy doing these ones because of all of the interaction. It's a bit different because kind of YouTube comments, you get a couple comments, but you don't get this kind of back and forth that much. So I really do enjoy doing live streams, definitely for these games, because a lot of the rugby has been very good so far for the Mitre 10 Cup. Taranaki moving their way up the field. Kiwi Boy has said, be right back. No worries, Kiwi Boy. The score is still 22-23. Taranaki winning by 1 point, and they are in Auckland's 22 now. But the ball is trapped a little bit, but they have got it out. It's a run by Lachlan Boshier. Lemert has gone to Wainui. He's had a quiet game, Sean Wainui. Sadly for him. It's a little bit of an ugly looking ruck. Soakula goes to Lord. Goes out to the number 15. One more. And he has scored. It was Ramatayuki Netkins. I can't say his name, but he has scored for Taranaki. And what a good time to do it. So now the score is going to be just that little bit higher. Taranaki 28 and Auckland 22. Cohen Schreider. Wait up, I'll do this quickly. The number 15 was involved in that move as well, Jason Potros. And then Ramatayuki Nipkins is the player who scores in the corner. And then, so who's my favourite Mitre 10 Cup team? I think, oh, that's a good question. I have quite a few. I struggle to pick a favourite team. The closest team to me is Canterbury. But then I quite enjoy watching, I don't mind watching Taranaki. I like Auckland. I like Wellington, Bay of Plenty, Tasman. I can't pick a favourite, to be honest. Kiwi Gamer has put, yay, Taranaki scored. They did indeed. And it's a hard kick for Potros. But if anyone can do it this game, it will be him. He has kicked it. And it is out to the side. So we have only got a 6-point margin at the moment. So a converted try for Auckland would get them back in front. Oh, this is interesting. Ratumaita Vuki Nepkins is not how they have it spelt on my sheet. So that's why my pronunciation of his name has been so wrong. Jason Yang has put, since All Blacks game is tomorrow, will the Taranaki versus and Auckland have All Blacks players or not? They do not at the moment, Jason Yang. I believe any games from about 3 weeks out from the All Blacks game, they didn't have them. Although a couple All Blacks players such as Cullen Grace and there were a couple other ones were allowed to play for their teams because they weren't needed. Cohen Schreider has put, I like Tasman. They're a good team. It's a good team to back. Kiwi Boy has put back now. Welcome back, Kiwi Boy. A little bit has changed since you were last here. The score is now 28-22 to Taranaki. We have got just a little bit over 10 minutes left in this match. Taranaki have the throw. It is wrestled down. Josh Lord has done well to keep that one, though. Milo Harris is playing halfback now for Taranaki. It's a good pass. Little offload from Soakula. It was almost stolen by the Auckland player. It goes to Mitch Brown. And it's a penalty to Taranaki once again. Kiwi Boy has put, oh no. Were you backing Auckland, Kiwi Boy? I think you may have been. But at the moment, Auckland are getting once again penalised out of this game. So surprisingly, everyone thought that Auckland were going to have the better of these last 10 minutes. So it will be interesting. Taranaki have the momentum at the moment. There have been a few changes made, which I slightly have missed, but there are a few that I can tell you about. The number 16, which is going to be Bradley Slater, is now on instead of Ricky Riccatelli. The number 18, Brighthouse, is on the field. Boshier tackle there. The ball has come free, though. And Auckland have the ball now, running down the wing. Ringlinga Kapa has managed to stay in the field of play somehow. Ruru. Oh, it's stolen by the number 10, but Ruru picks it back up. Ruru close to the sideline once again. Kiwi Boy has put, yes, Auckland. Well, they might get a try here, Kiwi Boy. They are looking strong. And then Jason Yang says, I've now got a lot of supporters, Otago, Auckland, Wellington, Taranaki, North Harbour, Tasman. It's so hard to pick a team that you like because all of the teams play so well in these New Zealand competitions. It's like Super Rugby Aotearoa. I just couldn't pick what team I wanted to win. Every single game, I think I was sitting on the fence. But Rayasi tries to do a little offload round the back, but it just didn't quite work out. He was trying to offload the ball to, I think it was Talea. Jason Yang has put O and Hawke's Bay. So who are you missing? I see Canterbury's not on that list. Or Bay of Plenty. Or who else is there in these competitions? There's 12 teams aren't there? There's a couple more, but I can't think of them. A couple more subs being made. They are showing about the Bledisloe Cup test match between New Zealand and Australia tomorrow at 4 p.m. from Sky Stadium. I'm excited for that match. Should be a very good one. Blake Gibson is now off the field, and replacing him will be Nico Jones, and Apasai is off, and replacing him is Vikina. So we have got, and anyone who's tuning in now, we did hear earlier on, but Beauden Barrett is out of this All Blacks versus Wallabies first test match with a Achilles injury, I believe it was. So Damian McKenzie has made his way into the lineup. Kiwi Boy has put, I go for Hawke's Bay, Auckland, Waikato, Northland. Jason Yang put, I wish it was 3:30, not 4. I guess, yeah, because 4 kind of puts you a lot closer. Are you from New Zealand, Jason? What time is it where you are if you're not? And Kiwi Gamer, my favourite teams for all types are Taranaki, Hurricanes, All Blacks, and Kiwis. That is a pretty good selection. It's fair to say with that you love the yellow and black. So Akula has got the ball. It's a good attacking run by Daniel Waite. Milo Harris kicks downfield for Taranaki. He's found a lot of space. Rayasi takes it. Jason Yang has put, I'm from New Zealand. AJ Lamb got it now. Sean Wino, he tries to tackle him. Oh, did Lachlan Boshier have it? I think Lachlan Boshier did not get that one. Hickey to Scrafton. Good run up the middle for Talea. It's a good run. Taranaki 28-22 at the moment. Or Taranaki are winning, sorry. I'm getting excited. Auckland 10 metres out. Ruru goes to the number 9. It was Dalzell. Faiani looks for the offload, but doesn't find it. 5 metres out now. Auckland. And there is an advantage to Auckland. Goes to Talea, who shunts off Boshier, but it is a good tackle. Auckland still 5 out. It's a good run from Vikina. And Auckland looking dangerous. Ruru has a little dummy, but he doesn't quite make it out. 1 metre out from the line now, Auckland. Is this going to be the game? 74th minute. Goes to Rayasi. Did he score it? Yes, he did score it. It was Salisi Rayasi to score his second of the match. He scored in 45 seconds for the first try, and he has got the try there. And I'm talking too quick for my brain to comprehend, because at the moment the game once again is heating up. And we are sitting at 28-27. And Auckland score. How long is Beauden Barrett? How long is Beauden Barrett's injury? And as I meant, I don't think they quite know yet. It was only breaking news a little bit ago, but he did hurt it in training on Thursday, they said. And he just didn't quite feel right. So Damian McKenzie was going to move into that All Black squad. And Kiwi Gamer put he had it since yesterday. Yeah, so training. Unfortunately, a training injury will leave Beauden Barrett out of this first test match. Simon Hickey needs to get this. He does indeed, Kiwi Boy, if Auckland are going to take the lead. Oh, and he's kicked it straight down the middle. And now, with that said, the score is 29-28 to Auckland. That's still 27. 29-28 to Auckland. And this is going to be a very exciting last 5 minutes of this match. I don't know what way it's going to go. Perifeta takes that. It wasn't called as a knock-on, so Taranaki retain their kickoff. Goes to Soakula. He's been running very hard this match. Milo Harris out to Lachlan Boshier. Brighouse has done a good run up the middle there. Milo Harris out to, it was Josh Lord. Play on. Perofeta have made it to their 22. This game is heating up. 3.5 minutes left. Soakula, if Taranaki score here, you would think they have won this match. But if they can't, then Auckland will win. It's a good clean out there. Milo Harris has gone. Oh, Perofeta. Josh Lord now has got it. They're in the 22 now. Taranaki. Milo Harris to Soakula. They're up to the 9th phase now. Taranaki here. They are willing to keep trying and break free. Kiwi boy has put yes, Taranaki need a drop kick. And Kiwi Gamer has put yes, we need a drop kick. They do. But it could be a situation like it was in the Wellington game in extra time. And Garden Bishop did miss that drop kick. Perofeta out to Sean Wainui. Cody Ray has a go. They are now 10 metres out, Taranaki. It's a good hit on Kylan Boshier. Milo Harris to Lachlan Boshier now. They are getting closer. Taranaki, they're up to their 15th phase. Auckland's defence is going very well. Kylan Boshier once again. It's a Boshier party at the moment for Taranaki. Gone to Lachlan Boshier. No, it wasn't. It was someone else with headgear. Or Bradley Slater has a go. Oh, they haven't protected the ball though. And they have stolen it there. Auckland have the ball now. Ruru gives it to Rayasi, who's got a huge boot on him. It's gone right down to 15 metres. Now it's 5 metres out from Taranaki's line. And it's a good kick from Perofeta. But now Auckland have got the line out throw with 1.5 minutes left. Jason Yang has said go Taranaki. They will need to get this line out back. We only have 1 minute and a bit left in this game. They just didn't quite protect the ball there, Taranaki, after about 17 phases. And because of it, it was a huge kick from Rayasi. So the next game today is Otago versus Wellington. And to be honest, I don't think I will be doing a live stream for it because otherwise my voice will be destroyed for the match tomorrow. My voice is already struggling. We are an hour and 48 minutes into this live stream. So once again, I will thank you all for tuning in for this live stream of Taranaki versus Auckland. It's a very close game. Could still go either way. We've got 1 minute 20 left. So if Auckland retain this, they'll take a couple hit-ups, and I have a feeling they will kick this ball out. But Taranaki, if they can get this ball, they aren't close enough to get a 3, though, if they did win a penalty. Kiwi Gamer has put this is bad for us. It is certainly against Taranaki here. They are going to have to do something very special to get this ball back. And I'm not sure if they can do it, to be honest. I'd like to see it, but I think both teams are getting a bonus point at this stage. Auckland for the 4 tries and Taranaki for being within 7. But we have got, it is 1 minute 15 left, and it will be Saani, Vikina to be throwing this ball in. And the throw has happened. It wasn't stolen, was it? No. Scott Scrafton does a big run up the middle. Auckland have still got this ball. 1 minute left. Ruru has passed the ball. Tell you what, Auckland could have another crack at this. At the line here. They're at the 22 at the moment, but they look like they are just going to hit it up, which is slightly unfortunate. I'd love to see them try and score one more time. Scott Scrafton now. Oh, he might be held up, though. No, he's not. Right, they are just going to hit this up by the looks of it, Auckland. It is a slightly negative way of doing it, but I guess if it means you win, it means you win. It's a penalty, and Taranaki have now got that penalty. That was not what I was expecting. Kiwi Gamer, if Taranaki got another first half or another try first half, would they win? In this situation, yes, they would, because they would have enough points if it all went the same. But the ball has been kicked out by Taranaki. The siren is about to sound. So it all comes down to this line out. Now it will be Bradley Slater for Taranaki throwing this one. Jason Yang has said, let's go. It's not over yet, but Taranaki will have to win this line out and travel approximately 55 metres up the field if they want to win this. Brandon O'Neill. No, it's Bradley Slater. He's gone very long. Was it straight? They say it was. Was it a 4-pass? No, it wasn't. And 22, the ball has come free though. And Taranaki, unfortunately, have given the ball to Auckland. Ruru goes back. And it has been kicked out by Auckland. It was indeed Simon Hickey to kick that ball out. And Taranaki have lost by 1 point. Kiwi Gamer, no. We lost. And Jason Yang said, oh. That is the sound of disappointment right there, Jason. Unfortunately, for Taranaki, they looked good in this game, but they just weren't quite good enough. Auckland, they had all the handling errors and everything, but they somehow managed to win this game. Kiwi boy was going for them, and he has said yes. Well, that was an interesting game of rugby right there. It kept going backwards and forwards. And in the end, Auckland able to win that game 29-28. Now I will... who would you give man of the match to? Because you'd want to give it to Jason Potros, because he scored pretty much all of the points for Taranaki. Jason Yang put good game. Kiwi Gamer put Jason, are you watching the game or listening? I'm sure Jason will get back to you on that, Kiwi Gamer. But it's the whole thing of it could have been Jason Potros to get man of the match. He scored 23 points. But then there were misconversions in this game that almost cost them. Auckland, if Harry Plummer had converted maybe one or two more, they could have won this game a bit more comfortably. Jason Yang has put both for watching it and listening. But yes, so both teams had their chances. And unfortunately for Taranaki, they were 1 point short, but it was Auckland did well for the amount of handling errors and everything that they had. So you got to give them credit. They did fight back. They had more handling errors. They had more penalties against them. But they did have the win. So now they have got the more points at the end of the game. Salisi Rayasi had a good game, though, for Auckland. So I feel like out of them, I would almost give him the man of the match for Auckland, just in their side. But then the likes of Scrafton, Apasai, they all put in a shift as well. And Jordan Trainer was injured. So that'll be interesting to see how long for. But yeah, so that is the end of this live stream. Pretty much, I would say. The next game starts at around 4:20, but I don't think I'm going to be able to handle my voice being able to do that. Kiwi Boy put good game, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in, Kiwi Boy. See you tomorrow for the big match, All Blacks versus Wallabies in this Bledisloe Cup first test match. Kiwi Gamer put, so Auckland played their good half at a good time. They did. They scored in the 45th second of the first half. But then from there, Taranaki kind of dominated the rest of that first half. But then right at the end of the first half, Auckland's Jack Wetton was able to score once again. And then from there, they took over. And they just did well. Is about all you can say. Auckland, they did have a lot of handling errors and whatnot. So they will be quite annoyed with that, I'd say. They'll want to work on that before their next game. But I will have a quick look to see who both of these teams are playing next. One moment, please. But it is full time for this match. Right, I have found, so next week, for week 6, Auckland are playing Tasman next at Eden Park. That is a big game. So Auckland will definitely want to have less handling errors in their next game if they want a chance to beat Tasman, who are in quite good form. And then Southland are playing Taranaki next week as well. Kiwi Gamer has put, I'm sticking until the live stream ends. Thank you very much, Kiwi Gamer. I guess if you have any questions about anything, then be sure to let me know. Sesh, no, I do. What a game. It was a good game, Sesh. It was 29-28 to Auckland. Could have gone either way. And it is, yeah, Auckland, they are just saying it is TJ Faiani who is saying we need to work on the errors before we play Tasman next week. Yeah, so anyway, so if anyone's got any questions about the channel or anything before I turn this off, I would answer them for you guys. Sean Wainui saying that they took the foot off the gas in that second half and unfortunately weren't able to win this game. But I might just watch the next game, Otago Wellington. I don't think I'll live stream it because my throat is already starting to hurt a bit. So I might watch it, edit a couple videos for the channel. So be sure to look out for the videos coming out later today and tomorrow before those games, or before the big game of Wallabies versus All Blacks tomorrow at Sky Stadium. I will be doing a live stream on it as well for anyone who is just tuning in. So if you do want to see that, be sure to check it out. Kiwi Gamer has put, my prediction for All Blacks game is 23-42 and All Blacks win. That's a good prediction, Kiwi Gamer. I would love to see 60 points plus scored in this match. So that would be very good. I'm going to quickly have a look and see what we are sitting at in terms of likes on this live stream. Right, we are sitting on 12 likes. That is pretty good for our live stream. So thank you everyone who has left a like on this video and this live stream. But I think I'm going to end it now. So the end score, I'll put it up one more time. And it was 29 points to Auckland, 28 to Taranaki at full time. So anyway, that is the score. Thank you all for tuning in. If you did enjoy the live stream, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one, which could be tomorrow with the All Blacks versus the Wallabies. But I will see you all. Kiwi Gamer says, it says 2 likes. I assume, Kiwi Gamer, that's because you were here quite early and I have refreshed it in the analytics and it does say 12 for me. So I think because of how early you got here, that just means you're one of the first to leave a like, Kiwi Gamer. So I appreciate that. But anyway, so Kiwi Gamer has said bye. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the All Blacks versus Wallabies. See you later.